Hey guys, good morning. Happy Monday. It's Daryl here. It is 6 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, let me tell you why I'm laughing. I have started this video over 8 times already, and I keep getting sidetracked. There's so much going on with Trump sabotaging the Postal Service. Um, just so much going on. I keep getting sidetracked. All right, let me get right into it before I get sidetracked again. There was a Proud Boys march this weekend. It was in Kalamazoo, Michigan. There were some fights broke out, almost to a riot level. It was broken up by your regular stormtrooper, Gestapo type cops. And these guys, every time I see these police, they look really more and more like something out of Star Wars. I understand they have to be protected and everything, but it's taken away their humanity. You got to understand that there's going to be a lot of people that look at these police in these ridiculously they have no more humanity left. They look like robots. They look like stormtroopers. So just one idea that they might want to think that over. And I got sidetracked again. All right, back to the Proud Boys. So this march, and there was some riots or fights that broke out. I want to talk about the Proud Boys. Yeah, I'll just be straightforward. I despise this bunch of boys. That term right there, Proud Boys, it should be more like arrogant boys or spoiled boys. Spoiled boys would be a good term. I have nothing but contempt and disgust for this group of males. To me, they're just a bunch of whining crybabies. You get Trump supporters calling liberals snowflakes, but the more as time goes on, you see more and more how this group of people are the most fearful. That's what it comes down to with Trump supporters. It's just pure fear that they're not going to be the majority anymore, that they're not going to have their privilege anymore, that they're going to lose, that their money is going to go to support this or that, and they're so scared of a changing world. Boys definitely describes, because they act like boys. What's their point? Their point seems to be that all of a sudden they're complaining and crying because they seem that they're being picked on now. They're not the favorites anymore. You know, they're not America's favorites anymore. They're not Uncle Sam's favorite little son anymore. That's the bottom line. You know, women, minorities are treating them badly. Like, oh, look like Brett Kavanaugh. Poor drunken frat boy Brett Kavanaugh made to cry by this mean, nasty woman. And the Proud Boys, that's their thing. They don't like being treated badly. You know, people are being mean to them, and they deserve better. I think they're upset because they've enjoyed the most privilege amongst any segment of society in America for over 200 years. Nobody can argue that. They have enjoyed the most privilege. Look at any picture of Donald Trump. When you see a picture of Donald Trump, look at him at the State of the Union address, or when he's outside and all of his senators and legislators are behind him. Look at those faces. It's like clones. They're all dressed exactly alike. They all have the same exact haircut, same color skin. And this is the government, the people that lead the entire country. And every single face is white, old white rich men. That's the state of America right now. And for some reason, these little boys, are out complaining and crying because the white guys are being treated badly. They're taking away all their privilege. They're not number one anymore. This mean Kamala, I said it right that time. This mean Kamala is treating us bad. She's being mean to us. I have no respect for these people, these guys. First, let me just talk about it. Let me go over an alpha male once more time. The people that think that Donald Trump is tough and he's got balls, he's getting things done. Let me just review what an alpha male is. An alpha male is not a bully. An alpha male is a man that leads by example, a man that will go out, a man that doesn't ask to be a leader. An alpha male is just somebody who naturally people follow. Doesn't ask for it, doesn't have to campaign for it, just has a natural intensity of personality that people want to emulate and follow. An alpha male most certainly does not need to denigrate anybody else, to call anybody else names. That is the last thing an alpha male would do, because he doesn't need to. An alpha male is a natural born leader with confidence. When you have confidence, you do not need to put anyone else down. You don't need to point out anyone else's flaws. Flaws become obvious. There's something, if you have good character, good work ethic, honor, these things will show themselves. You don't need to point them out, and you don't need to point out other people's faults. I believe that with all my heart. Somebody who calls names and denigrates other people is not an alpha male. So what do we have here? They call themselves boys, and they act like boys. They do. Their whole movement is one of complaining, whining, that they're not being treated fairly anymore. They don't get to say their locker room talk anymore. They don't get to say the C word. That's, as a point, I never say that word. Describing the female genitalia. It's one of the words that are banned from my Facebook page. And just because I just don't think it's a good word. I think it's an inappropriate word. But anyway, they can't talk their locker room talk. They can't grab, they can't kid around and grab a woman by whatever. These same guys, though, if another guy touches their sister or their girlfriend or their mother or treats their mother badly, well, then there's going to be hell to pay. See, an alpha male would realize that the ambiguousness of that kind of thinking, that all women, you treat women with respect. You treat all women like they were your sister. Or you treat them with respect that you would give your sister or your mother or any female family member. And you shouldn't even have to point this out to a real guy, a real man. There's just so much I could talk about. Like I said, I have no respect for these guys. I don't know what they're complaining about. This country has been idolizing. Look at movies. Look at music. Through the years, basically what's happened is a lot of times the African American community or Hispanic community will come up with a new style of music. And inevitably, the white male population of this country will grab it, take control of it, change it around, and try to make it their own. Rock and roll, rap, the blues. But you look at movies. You look at action figures. Even growing up. To say that the white male, the white male's been idolized through this country for the entire history of it. And now, with a growing equal minority, the minority population evening out, people are demanding that everybody be treated equally. And it's not taking away anybody's privilege or anybody's rights. That's the whole thing. It's like, just because other people are given the same rights and freedoms that they're afforded, they think they're losing something. Look at the holidays in this country. Christmas, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, St. Patrick's Day. They're all basically white guy holidays. For these guys to go around and just bitch and complain, they're not being treated fairly. You know, we're proud to be white, blah, blah, blah. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's all. You know, what else do I need to say? You know, and some of them complain about, you know, they're anti-feminist because they want to go back to the old days when women were subservient to men. It's the way God wanted it. Look, I believe in God, but I believe that all people need to be treated equally and with respect, and that includes women, that includes African Americans. I don't believe that the white male was granted these special privileges to reign over the rest of the planet, which is what it appears that Proud Boys are getting at. Yeah, I have nothing but contempt and disgust for this group of whining little boys. And that's about all I got to say about that. I'll come back with another video later. I'm fired up about this post office thing. The more I learn about the postmaster LaJoy and how he's a mega donor of Trump's and everything, and how he's sabotaging, taking these sorting machines out of the U.S. Post Office, I am infuriated. So I'll be back with another video, I think, today talking about that. You guys have a good Monday.